Hadi's look in the Classic would probably most certainly beat my New York Pro look. Okay, Hadi is a true freak of nature.
Hi guys, welcome back with the 14 weeks out update of Men's Open, 212 and Classic Physique Divisions of Mr Olympia 2024. So let's dive into it. We have a little preview of the Brazilian rising star Rafael Brandao, who also wants to sneak in the top 6 this year. On social media, people have been pointing out his distended midsection and wider waist in the clip right after he finished his training, which I honestly think this is a pointless criticism, as he is 14 weeks out of the show and just relaxed after his training session. And on show day on stage, he always presents a very tight and flat midsection. He never had any distension whatsoever while competing. William Bonac recently had guest posing in Morocco. He's going to compete again in Portugal Pro against Nathan Diasha on Sunday. He's coming very strong this year, leaving no stone unturned, and we will see how he performs this year in Olympia. Recently, former Mr. Olympia Brandon Curry has shared a clip explaining his leg workout, and being a fan of his cartoonish physique, I was really hopeful that Brandon will be competing this year with one of his best versions. And Brandon has finally confirmed that he's 100% going to fight for the title.
Yeah, I mean, that is the game plan.
So Nick Walker is working on his midsection to shrink his waist as much as possible, and he's very confident that he can beat Derek Lunsford and Samson Dauda this year.
Yeah, I can, and I will. 14 weeks. Absolutely. I think Derek is beatable, and I think this will be the year that it happens.
But about Hadi Choopan, seemingly he was not confident enough to say that the new version of Hadi Choopan is beatable in 2024 Mr. Olympia.
Look, I have no problem admitting Hadi's look in the Classic would probably most certainly beat my New York Pro look. Okay, Hadi is a true freak of nature. That being said, I do believe that this Olympia I will bring a even more improved package than I've ever had before. And it's going to be a battle. That top 3, 100% will be a battle.
As Hadi has showcased his very dangerous look in Arnold Classic Ohio, and I think he will bring more improvements in 14 weeks for fighting for his second standout trophy on Olympia stage.
I got Hadi winning.
I'm gonna put Hadi first. And I don't look at Derek as unbeatable. Because I was watching, he doesn't like squeeze the muscle when he trains it, right?
He just needs to learn it. He needs to learn it real quick.
Interestingly, most of the people do not have the reigning champ Derek Lunsford winning the Olympia again this year, including the experts such as Dennis James, Milos Sarcev have Hadi Choopan winning this year, whereas Chris Cormier believes that Nick Walker will be the new Mr. Olympia.
Nick winning.
Nick? Okay.
Yep.
Samson Dauda has shared his another physique update. He is roughly around 340 pounds right now, 14 weeks out to the 2024 Mr. Olympia. He looks undeniably big, round and full, which is one of his strengths, and he really outsized his fellow contestants by a big margin. Comparing with the Persian Wolf Hadi Choopan, Samson has undeniably much more size, more round, bubbly muscles, and right now he's at least 90 pounds heavier than Hadi Choopan. But on the other side, Hadi looks already a lot sharper 14 weeks prior to the show. His waist is much smaller and it's fully under control. 38 years old Samson has put on a lot of size in recent years, and he keeps improving. As compared to his 2019 version, although he had better conditioning and much tighter and smaller midsection before, but now he looks a lot bigger, fuller and more competitive, and he has improved his weak spots drastically. Samson has addressed the issue recently on which people have been criticizing him that he does not give his 100%, he's not doing enough cardio. So he has explained that he's fully dedicated and he's leaving no stone unturned to be the last man standing in Olympia. In bodybuilding community, there is also discussion that Samson was not listening to his previous coach completely, whereas seemingly Behrouz Tabani is following all the instructions of his coach Milos Sarchev, which is really admirable.
Super slow hack squats and stuff. It's not even just a tempo. You go slow. You can go slow tempo, but use everything. And you can use, if you can put on a quad and then go slow and put on the quad, insist on that crazy burn, crazy pain, and stay there. I mean, you want to intensify that pain so badly in that one spot. And then if you're honest to yourself and you feel that is spot, you just keep staying there until you fail.
Without the shadow of a doubt, Behrouz has huge potential to stand next to the big boys in the Olympia. And Dennis James believes he will be top 6 in 2024 Mr. Olympia if he will make it to the USA. 14 weeks out to the Mr. Olympia, Tonio Burton is looking a lot fuller. Undeniably, he has amazing structure, and if he can add 5 to 10 pounds of quality mass with crisp, sharp conditioning, he will be a big threat for his fellow contestants. He already beat much bigger contestants last year like Regan Grimes, Hassan Mustafa, and this year with the absence of Slovakian mass monster Michal Krizo, he surely has a chance to move up this year. Martin Fitzwater has given an update of his physique 14 weeks prior to his debut. He is lifting quite heavy, 6 plates each side, which is 540 pounds on incline bench press machine, with his training partners Blessing Avodibu and Brett Wilkin. Also, Kim Williams has shared his physique update. Seemingly, he is focusing more on conditioning than size for this year Olympia. In 212 division, we have the latest update from the giant killer Sean Clarida, and he looks undeniably extremely impressive at this phase of his prep. Many fans were counting him out since Sean lost his title from Keon Pearson last year, but right now, after seeing his tremendous progress, it's going to be a very fierce battle between 29 years old Keon Pearson and 41 years old the giant killer Sean. Iranian muscle freak Jafar Ghaffar is showing off his impressive conditioning 14 weeks prior to his debut in Olympia. Jafar has the same issue like Behrouz Tabani. He has qualified for Olympia already for a couple of times now, but due to visa issues, he can't compete in the Olympia. Angel Cardiron has shared a physique update, and undeniably he's looking more shredded compared to other contestants, as he's going to compete very soon in 3 weeks in Dubai Pro to get $20,000 prize money if he wins the show. Italian bodybuilder Christian Zagrela is working with coach Mauro Sassi and has also given a preview of his physique. In Classic Physique Division, we have the recent physique update from 2023 Classic Physique Olympia runner-up Ramon Dino. He's looking phenomenal 14 weeks out to stepping on Olympia stage. For the last 2 years, he was runner-up behind Chris Bumstead, and especially last year, arguably he really closed the gap. But since his one bad performance in Arnold Classic Ohio, some fans do not have him as a big threat for CBUM this year. But I feel his setback is definitely forcing him to bring his most impressive package this year. And from my standpoint, it's going to be a very interesting fight once again. Wesley Wissers had an amazing victory against Ramon Dino this year. Although it was not the best Ramon Wesley has beaten, but it has really put him in the discussion to be one of the front runners and stand next to the reigning champ of Classic Physique Olympia Chris Bumstead this year. Under the guidance of his coach Stefan Kinzel, Wesley is making sure he's bringing his best package to be in the middle of the first call out. So that's all guys, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the all Olympia updates.